I want to ask a question on that backdrop that how do you feel businesses can be utilizing DMs, regardless of platform, to actually have a stronger launch? Because I don't think it's a modality most think of.
Yeah, well, direct communication is every form of marketing there ever is, right? And what's
Mm.
the highest form of direct communication? It's one to one, belly to belly, across the table, whatever you want to call it. DMs is another environment. The way I think about it is like you can find anybody you want, the exact client you're looking for, and you can start communicating them directly. You don't have to put the piece of content out there. You don't have to put the ad out in front of them in order to spark a conversation. All you got to do is have the right kind of hook or catchwords to get them interested in something that you solve, right? Or serve. And then you just start chatting with them. And I believe to sell is to serve. And all sales is solving problems for a problem, like, and that's what you teach, right? Is like, you got to find the problem in the market and then solve the problem in the market, and then people will come your way. Like, that's totally true. And if you do it with direct communication, it's faster, and pound for pound, you can get higher ticket. That's why people say, how do you close the high ticket deals? Get on the phone with somebody. Oh, I don't want to sell. Well, then you should learn a system to sell, because if you knew a system, you probably wouldn't have a fear to get on the call with somebody. And so DMs are exactly the same. There's a structure, there's an infrastructure, there's words that you can say, there's 5 parts of the DM conversation that you have to have every single time. I'm happy to go through them with you if you want. Number 1, get engagement. That's it. Number 2, you have to transition from engagement into a business problem conversation. So get engagement, transition. Number 3, you have to do an invite. And when I say an invite, don't drop a link. I'm saying ask a question. Hey, would you be up for jumping on a call? That's a great question invite. And then when they say yes, now you do the call to action, which is step number 4, which is, okay, great. Here's my link, book a time. That's the call to action. And then the last one is a clear future. If you have those 5 pieces in every DM conversation, you'll win 100% of the time. I've proved it in so many different businesses across industries, from B2G, B2C, B2B, all of it, right? If you're launching something and you're trying to get people into a launch, this is a perfect opportunity to get a ticket sold, or it's to get, free admission, or get in my Facebook group, or, downloads on your podcast, or grow a YouTube channel, or whatever it is. Like, if you put those 5 pieces in the right infrastructure in the order, you can get anything to happen. And so that's on the front end, right? And the beauty of social media DMs is it's not cold, right? What I mean by that is, let's say you went to a Zoom Info or Seamless or D7 or whatever, and you can go in and you can type in a filter set, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, another example. And you say, I want this title, this business size, this, and it pops you a list. Well, if you pick up the phone and start calling them people, that's cold. But if you put a piece of content out there about your new launch that you're doing, and somebody raises their hand by liking it or commenting on it, that person is almost an inbound lead, and that conversation is not cold. So now when you start DMing those people, they have a chance to go to that second layer and look at your profile. Is this person real? They're not a bot, are they? Like, nah, right? And then you can start those 5 pieces of the conversation, and you can get the thing done, right? And it's even better after a launch too. Like, right, people register for the launch, and you got all these people, and now guess what? Money is in the follow-up. You've heard that 10 million times. I know you have, whoever's listening. And that's all it is. DMs are one of the fastest, easiest forms of follow-up on earth.